What's up, guys? It is Monday, the 16th of December, and we are finally getting going on all these muscle cars. I've gotten through all the monotonous big work I had here at the dealership, so we can finally get going. I don't think I've showed you this one yet, except on some shorts. This is a 1970 Chevelle SS, big block, 4-speed, super nice, super clean car. I've got a few things right off the bat that I have to look at electrically. I've got to clean up a lot of this wiring just to make it nice and neat. I have this here just because the hood springs are a little weak and it's slammed down on me once already. Thankfully not on my hands. But this car is all together. It was a fresh-ish build. Clean in the trunk. So I had to fix the reverse light wiring and the horn. They had a Scotch lock under there. We all know how I feel about Scotch locks. And it was a shitty connection, so we were only getting about half of battery voltage to it, and the horns would not work. I believe the blower resistor is junk because I have all speeds except for high. I've got to dig into that. The wiper motor was known to us. They told us the wiper motor is junk, so we got to get a wiper motor for it so I can get that in there. Other than that, it's good. And I got to do a starter. The starter's making a little bit of grind noises. I can see where they shimmed it to try to make it better, but the starter pinion itself just is not retracting when it should, so it's staying engaged a lot longer than it should and grinding. But everything inside is here and clean. This is probably one of the cleanest factory clusters I've ever seen. Obviously, it's been polished or replaced, but radio works. Everything works. It's a good car. I haven't driven it yet. That's going to be for a little bit later today. The plate is out right now, so I can't drive it. But we're going to get started on the 67 Chevelle today. I'll give you the rundown. So we've got an oil change to do, alignment. I've got to adjust all the windows, lube the speedometer cable. What else? I can't remember. Oh, and it had a couple of belt squeaks on the way in today. So I decided we're going to adjust the belts until I figured out the adjuster for the alternator belt is all the way out. So we need to get a shorter belt for that alternator belt. And then that'll be all set. And I believe that was it on that. That was, so far, the most fun car to drive out of all these because it's a complete setup. Until I drive this thing, actually, because this thing is also set up. That's a built powertrain, built suspension. And just a super fun car to drive. And I believe this one is, I know this is built powertrain. I haven't taken a good look underneath to see if it's stock suspension coils, all that stuff, but the paint on this car is beautiful. This, I don't know, I guess Hugger Orange. I don't know what it is specifically, but beautiful car. And I already know that you're all gonna have a love-hate relationship with the wheels on this thing because 90% of you don't like anything that doesn't have stock Steelies on it, but I dig them. They work. It's a resto mod, so we got to get going on this one. Like I said, I'm going to do a bunch of cleanup in here. Headers, dual exhaust, H-pipe, Flowmasters. Sounds really good. Sounds just as good as that one with MagnaFlows and same setup. Headers, H-pipe. X-pipe. But yeah, so let me get this thing up in the air, start draining the oil, and then we'll do some stuff here and there, and I'll bring you back in. Ew. It's clean, but dirty. All right, oil change is done. Just got to fill it back up with oil. I'll tell you right now, these big tube headers and this super wide, big capacity pan, it's not fun getting this filter in and out of there, especially when you're taking the old one down and getting covered with oil, which is why I just had to clean my floor. But right now, it's time to go pick up our lunch, huh? Oh, Cookie. You wanna go get lunch? You're not a fan of the camera, are you? I'm gonna go hide back there. Hi, Mama. Look at those ears. Satellite dishes. All right, oil change is done. We're letting it warm up. I've got the right length belts ordered. Nobody had them in stock. We're gonna adjust the windows on this next. I'm gonna have to take the door panels off so I can get to everything. What are we running at here? 60 pounds of oil pressure. So I'll show you what we got going on with the windows and why they need to be adjusted. So if I roll this up, let me do it with my other hand. We can see right there, it's pushing in on that and it won't go up all the way. So the top of this window is in too far towards the car, and the front to back needs to be leveled off this way, and then we'll be good for it to all seal, because you have to physically, so you can't even open the door because it's jammed on the weather strip right now. So roll it down a little bit, roll that up. Now you'll see if I close this window or close this door, that window's not going to be tight to that weather strip. See that big old gap right there? I gotta make me some adjustments and get that all to line up better and be out of there. Actually, did it close? It didn't close all the way, but even when it does, there we go. No, that is closed all the way. Okay. Still got a gap there. I saw this right here and I thought the door wasn't closed all the way, but it is. So, and then this front window is the same way. So both rear quarter windows are good. It's just these main side windows. So I got to pull these door panels off, get my adjustments, and line those things all up. All right, door panel is off. So you got a few main adjustments on these. You don't really have much in the where it attaches to the window itself, but you have here, which will do your level up and down. You have here, which you loosen this and you screw this in, and that's going to do your in and out. So tilt the window in and out, which is my main one I need to do. But first I got to do a little bit of the level, because like I said, you watch, see how it hits there? We don't want that happening. That's no bueno. So I'm going to adjust this up. I might actually have to adjust this back a little bit. So I'll have to take a look and see. That might be coming too far forward. Oh, actually, you know what? That is pretty out of adjustment there. Oh, yep, look at that. So let me play around with this, because I might be able to get away with just doing this rear adjustment, this little bit of play that's in here, if I get rid of that. And then, so let's see, which way is up? That is up. So let's see where that moved that. No, it's still in the same area. But I think what we're going to have to do, though, is that. So get that tight up into there. Yep. So I actually think if I bring this top forward a little bit on this rear quarter window, I might be able to get this to line up and then just barely have to go inward on it to get it to hit contact that seal there. All right, so I got that where I want it to be. It's hard to do this without the reflection, but opens, closes. I got to bring this in just a tad, which is no big deal. So I've got this marked where I want the bottom of the window to be here. So now I've got to take apart this rear interior trim and see where those adjustments are and take care of that. Well, as you can see, I've got them as good as they're going to get. That's almost flush. The curvature of the glass is just a little too much, and I'd rather not have top inward pressure up here by tilting the window in any more than it is already. The problem is, what I found out is the main roller in this channel here is junk. So we have to get a couple of those, and then that will stop these windows from going all crazy like this. The only thing that sucks is to put those in, the whole quarter window has to come out. So tons of fun. Well, that's all I can do with the windows right now, so we're going to do the alignment next. So, because these steel wheels are such deep dish, we got to use the truck dually adapters on these. Alrighty, that's a lot of red. Well, that was not the prettiest alignment I've ever done, but they can't all be perfect. Sometimes you just got to get them as close as possible. All right, let's do some other stuff. So this is the new steering column for Blueberry. I got to do a quick measurement and make sure this is all good. So from that collar to there, I'm at, we'll say 20 1/4 total. So let's go see what we're at the truck. All right, let's see. Where's the end? There's the end. We are at, dropping my tape measure, 20 1/4. Boss man's not going to be happy about that because we needed longer than that. Let's see, total length is 29. Let's go back and measure the other one. Yeah, so this column is exactly the same as the one that's in there, which isn't going to work. What we need is that distance to here, at least another inch, 2 inches would be good. Well, that sucked, because this will be like the third or fourth column we've tried to get the right size for, and either been sent the wrong size or ordered the wrong size, either or. But I guess I'll give you an update on what I have got done on this. So I have gotten the correct fuel pressure sensor in there, so now we have a fuel pressure reading. It's, you know, low right now because it's just key on, but we set it to 60 with the vacuum disconnected. Runs about 52, 53 with the vacuum on it. And I'll show you what else I got done. I got some of the AC system done. So we are waiting on, trying to remember, I think this is number 10 size hose. This is number 4. So no, this is 8, 4, and this is 6. So I'm waiting for some number 6 hose to get here so I can just finish my discharge line, and then the AC system is ready to be charged. Other than that, I really haven't gotten much done on it. Unfortunately, all of last week was spent on work cars, which, you know, you got to do sometimes. And this week they're gonna leave me alone to do some of this muscle car stuff, but it's just so much to do. Cookie's not enjoying it, but so this one's up next. That one, we're good to go, except for the window regulator pivots that I need to, well, they are ordered. They're just not going to be here till about December 27th. Tomorrow we have somebody coming to look at this one who might buy it, and then I can get going on this one. I believe I have almost all my parts for the IROC, the GTA, the brown 69 Camaro, and the black 69 Camaro. The Z28 is currently out getting the carburetor tuned in, because I'm not afraid to admit when it's over my head, and that thing is over my head. I don't know what they got going on with it, but we got guys who specialize in that stuff, so they're going to take care of it. And then I can drive that one, because I haven't even driven that one yet. I've just done a visual safety check on it. But that's it for now. Quick video, just an update of what's going on. Should be some more videos during this week as I work on some more of these cars. I gotta go through my parts list. Maybe the GTA is next. can't remember if everything is here for that or not. But either way, we got some videos coming for the end of the year.